From being hid in suitcases to private jet use, here's our list of the top 10 outrageous Taylor Swift demands that will leave you speechless. Starting off, we have Hide Me. Now Taylor loves to hide in random places and have her team push her around. In 2017, she was hiding from the public due to her Kanye and Kim feud. Now she didn't want people seeing her, and her fans speculated that she was hiding in a black suitcase that was always seen around her building, even though Taylor herself was never spotted. Then in an interview with British Vogue, Zayn Malik seemed to confirm the long-standing rumor that Taylor actually does sometimes travel inside a giant suitcase. When asked about his relationship with Taylor and her ability to avoid paparazzi, his eyes went wide. She was traveling around in a suitcase, he revealed. Not to mention, one of her neighbors confirmed it to a gossip blog as well. Now, it appears that for her Eras tour, she's hiding in a janitor's cart so fans don't see her backstage. Fans who attended her concert in Arlington, Texas had finally caught her in the act. Now, prior to the show, fans noticed a large janitor's cart was being rolled towards the stage each night before the concert began, and they speculated that Taylor may have been hiding inside. Now my question is, are these things made to order for her? What else has she hidden? I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Next up is her green room. Showbiz reporter Dean McCarthy has said that in Taylor's green rooms, she needs an iced Americano from Starbucks delivered to her room at 11 a.m. Dean went on to say when she first started in the industry, she only wanted snacks in her dressing room. She used to just have edamame, beans, and some water and some snacks. But the Los Angeles-based reporter said as Taylor has become more popular, so have her demands while touring. Now she's gone to another level, he said. There's Red Bull, the energy drink, macaroni and cheese, and by 11 a.m. every single day of her tour, she has to have her Starbucks iced Americano delivered to her room. But hey, I think this could be way crazier. Then there's I can use my private jet. In the summer of 2022, Taylor was one of several celebrities who were called out for their private jet usage, which can contribute to an excess of CO2 emissions and harm the environment. Now, a study from the marketing firm Yard named Taylor as the #1 offender, alleging in a report Taylor's shortest recorded flight of 2022 was just 36 minutes, flying from Missouri to Nashville. Now, she was accused of polluting the earth by flying her private jet 170 times between January 1st and July 29th. Now, the research gathered by Yard shows results for which celebrities are the worst private jet CO2 emission offenders, with Taylor racking up more than 22,000 minutes in the air, or the equivalent of 16 days. Now, a spokesperson for Taylor issued a statement at the time noting, Taylor's jet is loaned out regularly to other individuals. To attribute most or all these trips to her is incorrect. Now, why even have a private jet though if you don't use it? Moving on to dating rules. We all know that Taylor and Travis Kelce have been dating for a while now, and it's been said that Taylor has set some crazy rules for him. Friends claim that Taylor has asked Travis to FaceTime her, not just text when they're apart, with a source noting that she didn't overtly say it, but she secretly wants to see where he is and who he's with. Taylor's a good judge of character and fears that some of his buddies are red flags. And it seems like Taylor just wants him to make good choices. It doesn't seem like she's trying to be so controlling. But this isn't all though. It's also been reported that additional rules for Travis include not going to strip clubs and getting pictures clicked with female fans. Now, this rule is to avoid any misleading dating rumors, but it appears the Chiefs star broke this rule when he went to a club with Patrick Mahomes as he continued his Super Bowl celebration. He visited a club in Las Vegas on February 23rd, and according to Daily Mail, Travis was spotted surrounded by women and was seen speaking to some of them as they partied together. Now let's talk about Credit Me. In April 2016, when Taylor was still dating Calvin Harris, he released his iconic collab with Rihanna, This Is What You Came For. Now, it's a great song, but it didn't take long for some Swifties to notice that there's one particular ooh 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 in the background that sounds a lot like Taylor. Now, some of the fans were called crazy crazy for this, but then a couple months later, it turned out that they were right. Which leads us to the identity of Nils Sjöborg. Now Taylor didn't just provide backing vocals for the song, she actually helped Calvin write it. It was a big mess when the news was revealed, as it was just after their breakup, and Calvin actually denied that Taylor helped. There was a co-writer listed on the song credits called Nils Sjöborg, and no one had ever heard of him, so Swifties just assumed that was Taylor's fake name for the track. Now, of course, they were right, which she confirmed by putting the name on a gravestone in the video for Look What You Made Me Do. She later told Paul McCartney in her conversation for Rolling Stone, "I wrote under the name Nils Sjöborg because those are the two most popular names of Swedish males." So, there you have it. Then there's change your style. Something else that Taylor seems to have an issue with Travis is his wardrobe. And I mean, I can't blame her. I've seen some pics of clothes he's worn in the past and they are just straight up ugly. Though she admits she's no fashionista, Taylor splashed out $500,000 to help Travis dress better, alleges a source, pointing out that the singer's own Super Bowl look alone cost over $60K. Taylor says she's not changing him, it's an evolution. Hey, if Taylor's willing to splash out the cash for this new look, why not embrace it? Now the source said the bottom line is that she feels they could really be endgame. She doesn't want to control him, just help. He's under a microscope now, more than ever, noting the headline-making athlete currently appeared in commercials. Now Taylor's on tour and she sings 40+ songs and performs for over 3 hours a night. Now her shows are intense and you need to prepare for that. Taylor revealed her exercise routine and it is crazy. The tour required intense physical, mental, and emotional requirements, and Taylor told Time in an interview for 2023 Person of the Year that she wanted to subvert the fans to repay them for the effort they put in to attend her career retrospective concert. Taylor began getting into shape for the Eras Tour 6 months before her tour kicked off in March in Glendale, Arizona. Now her training regimen included running on the treadmill every day while singing the entire Eras setlist aloud, fast for fast songs, and jog or a fast walk for slow songs, following a specialized strength, conditioning, and weights program at her gym, and doing 3 months of dance lessons. Before the show started, Taylor says she and her team camped out in the Glendale Stadium. "We actually got to be in the stadium for almost a month, running the show several times a week," she said, "so that was extremely helpful." Now, unlike on her previous tours, during which Taylor said she behaved like a frat guy, she stopped drinking alcohol to prepare more rigorously. "I was really disciplined about drinking," she said. "I stopped drinking for a couple of months before the show, except for on Grammy night, which was hilarious. I gave myself a fun night for that one." She then kept up that practice throughout the tour's run. "Doing that show with a hangover," she said, "I do not want to know that world." And hey, I don't blame her. Now we have Stop Tracking My Private Jet. In late December, Taylor's team hit up Jack Sweeney, a junior studying information technology at the University of Central Florida. In the letter, attorneys from the law firm Venable accused Jack of effectively providing individuals intent on harming her with nefarious or violent intentions a roadmap to carry out their plans. Now Jack provided the link to that letter in an email to the Associated Press, and in that message he emphasized that while he never intended to cause harm, he also believed strongly in the importance of transparency and public information. "One should reasonably expect that their jet will be tracked, whether or not I'm the one doing it, as it is public information after all," he wrote. Now a spokesperson for Taylor echoed the legal complaint, saying that the timing of the stalkers suggests a connection to Jack's flight tracking sites. Now the problem was that he was updating in real time, which could put Taylor in danger, and her team wanted it to stop. She has had some very scary run-ins with stalkers, so I don't blame her for not wanting her live location updated all the time. Up next is Don't Ask Me About Karlie Kloss. In 2014, Taylor and her BFF Karlie Kloss were seen kissing at the 1975 show back in December. And Taylor's response to this? She tweeted about the gossip saying, "As my 25th birthday present from the media, I'd like you to stop accusing all my friends of dating me. #thirsty." Hey, you can kiss someone without dating them, but the idea of Taylor and Karlie being in a relationship was then born. They even have a ship name, Taylor. Now, there's a side of the Taylor Swift fandom that believes that Taylor is secretly gay and that she's dated many women and left Easter eggs about these relationships in her music, but hey, she just wants you to stop accusing her of dating her friends regardless of gender. And finally, there's Don't Hurt My Fans. A lot has happened at the Eras tour, but while performing in Philadelphia in May 2023, fans were shocked to see something that's never happened before. In a viral video, Taylor is mid-performance of her hit song Bad Blood when she notices something in the crowd that catches her attention. It appears that security were scolding a fan in the front row, and upon seeing this, Taylor took it upon herself to intervene. Noticing that the fan hadn't done anything wrong, Taylor said between lyrics, "She's fine," while motioning at security. Continuing to flawlessly perform the song, Taylor then shouted she wasn't doing anything to the security guard in question before starting to walk to a different part of the stage. However, the guard either didn't realize that she was talking to him or didn't care, and when Taylor noticed that they were still bothering the fan, she turned back and yelled, "Hey, stop." Needless to say, the star was widely praised for standing up for her fans. Don't mess with Swifties, especially in front of Taylor. Well, that's all for our list of the top 10 outrageous Taylor Swift demands that will leave you speechless. Now, which demand do you think is the worst? Let us know in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. I'm your host Emily, and we'll see you next time. Peace.